Have there been any discussions in the locker room about maybe everybody playing the bowl game or the plans for the bowl game?
Yeah. I mean, everyone should be playing.
What do you see in the Michigan offense?
Physicality. I mean, they come and run the ball, so we'll be prepared though.
When you kind of look back on this past season, just how do you reflect on the season you've had at Alabama coming from USC? Just what stands out to you about it?
I mean, this is a development of my game. I think I just showcased a different person, I guess. A lot of doubts out there, stuff like that. Just had to put my name again. So,
How do you think you silenced those doubts or answered those doubts?
I mean, I think I showed up like in those big games.
With kind of moving into the bowl game, and then obviously there's next season as well. Just what have you seen as far as growth from some of the younger guys? You're a veteran in a room that's been really young.
Yeah.
What have you seen from them?
I mean, they're not young anymore. At the end of the day, I mean, they're not freshmen anymore. So, I mean, I think they prepared the whole year like they're not freshmen, even though they are freshmen. I mean, they showcased their talent and improved it game in and game out.
How satisfying is it, someone who's been in their position that, you know, just kind of worked their way up, to see them have that success early? And then one guy in particular, Xavier. I mean, maybe where's the biggest area you've seen him grow this year?
I mean, just a knowledge of his game and just being able to break down pre-snap, just before the ball snaps, just the alignment of receivers, just stuff like that. Like in those meeting rooms, he's calling stuff out. He's naming the routes, his concepts, all stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm proud of him.
What do you think your biggest area of growth has been this year?
It's probably around those same lines what I just mentioned, just being able to see the formations, just knowing what they like to run, just stuff like that.
What's it been like playing for Coach DeBoer specifically?
I mean, he's a great coach. It's fun. I mean, the whole team is all together. There's no rah-rah in the locker room, stuff like that. I mean, we're just here, bam on our chest, and we're just trying to prove day in, day out that nothing changed.
How helpful maybe was it to have his voice, you know, with how even keel he is? Obviously, I'm sure there was some disappointment not making the playoff, but just to have him, you know, kind of settle everything down and get you guys ready to go win this bowl game.
Yeah, again, I mean, we have no say on that. Our opponent is Michigan, so we just focus on Michigan and just go 1-0.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Monty, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about this Alabama program, you know, and the way that they finished the season out?
I mean, it was a great season. I think first year, all of us together. Towards the end, we all dominated the last game, Auburn, and I think it was just a physicality, and we just got to keep doing that each game.
Thank you, bro.
Domani, how easy is it to play corner with somebody disrupting the passer like John?
I mean, it's fun. He gets the ball out, you know.
Domani, obviously this is a lot of California guys coming in from 2025. What does that kind? I mean, I don't know. Like, what kind of mentality do you see from California high school players, guys? That is it different than what is expected in a program like this? Like, what kind of energy do they bring? I guess.
I mean, the best energy, to answer your question. I mean, coming out of programs like Modern Day, Mission Viejo, high school ball is pretty much similar to college ball when you play in that conference over there. So, I mean, they're used to physicality and stuff like that. And, I mean, it's just honestly crazy. I grew up with DJ. He was a little kid asking for gloves and stuff like that. And, I mean, he's going to be here. I played a big brother role or whatever.
Last two for Domani.
Scout me or give me a scouting report on Dijon and Chuck. Like what do they bring? What can they bring to this room? I guess.
Yeah, again, just coming down to physicality corners. Both of them do that. DJ's obviously a huge corner, so his length is great. He's kind of similar to ZB. I mean, Chuck, he's a big physical corner. So, I mean, 4 Cali dudes in one room.
So that's a piece of advice for those early enrollees making the transition here to make an impact straight away.
Get in the playbook. I mean, that's all what it's about. Learn the defense, just break down, just film, and just make the game easier. That's what it comes down to.
Thanks, y'all.
Perfect.